My name is Shakes Chula, the mic ruler. What a trick, I bring it to ya. I skipped a word on accident. I'm very well versed in songs I don't know. Playing SoulSilver. My name is Shakes Chula, the mic ruler. Yeah, whatever. Playing Castlevania Melody of the Darkness, and I am pretty much ready to go in and fight the hard version of the Elite Four, if it is the hard version. I don't remember if it happens now or unless you have to beat Silver first. Okay. But first, we gotta do some things, which is I have to use these evolution stones that magically appeared in my inventory without me putting in a cheat, and we gotta see these guys change and evolve. I'm not used to having so many things in my box. Yeah, I don't think the fact that I'm missing a bunch of HMs is gonna be a problem, since I'm not gonna do any of the reconnaissance, like extra shit. Really. 0.3 catch rate is now evolving. I have some final things to say about Pokemon Masters as an app game. There's still a little bit of things that bother me. Okay, first of all, it doesn't have a stamina or like limited play system in place for right now. If that gets into play, then I'm not gonna be happy. Second of all, I'm kind of at a wall. Not so much that like, oh, I can't beat anything or I can't beat the thing that I need. But there's also just not a lot to do in general. Aside from events and legendary things to attack, I guess what you do is you fight the legendary. It's more like that's that game's raid battle, but it's not like you get to play with other people. It's just a thing that it's kind of like an endurance thing. It's like a permadeath system when you're fighting a legendary or whatever's in the legendary spot, and then the Batavilla, which your progress there is only determined by like how strong your guys are. Let's look at their stats. Not too great, but it's a lot more defensive, which is okay. This guy is hella strong now, so we should be able to go do some things. And I also, at first, I didn't like the way that weaknesses work, because let's say you use your Pokemon knowledge to fight some guys, and you're like, oh, it's Salamence, he's weak to rock and ice and dragon. Sometimes the game will say like, okay, in this match he's weak to ice. If you try to do rock moves, it's gonna do neutral damage. So, oh shit, he has a full team now. Okay, well, I say eat weenies. So I should use taunt. He's gonna do something stupid. And that's just a weird thing that I thought was good. Took some getting used to. Also, there's not, for how many characters there are in the game, I don't know how long the game's been out, but there's not a lot of characters for what kind of types you need. Like, let's say there's an enemy or a boss that is what's it called, like water type, or no, electric type, and the game says, okay, you need a ground type offensive to win this fight. There's only 2 ground type people in the game. There's the Hapu, the Alola girl, you know, she's a ranch farmer, horse tamer, or whatever the fuck, and then you have the cowboy from Driftvale City. Those are the only 2 ground types in the game. Yet I know that there's Bertha from Gen 4. There's Giovanni technically, but I think he's gonna have Mewtwo. Um, oh shit, Jinx is faster? That's kind of a problem. Who else is ground type? I don't actually think there's a lot of ground types. Or ground type based characters. And you one shot, you killed my bird, and now I'm gonna kill you. Now, did I give him... No, he still has these basic moves. So like, yeah, so far there's a limited amount of characters you need to do things, and that kind of sucks. And the dark type people too. Right now, the only dark type people in the game are Grimsley and Nanu from Alola. Even though there's like, oh, okay, I guess you can get Karen, and she has Houndoom. But other than that, there's not much. Like, there still needs to be Sydney in the game. Who else is dark? Fuck, I don't remember. Sydney. There's no Dark Gym, as far as I remember. I'm just gonna revive, because that guy is supposed to sweep everyone here. Yeah, I don't remember much. Bug type people, there's Bugsy. The Viola chick from 6th gen. There's no Aaron from Gen 4. There's no... Guzma just got released. And, like, there's not a lot there. And there's a lot of water type people. There's a lot of rock type people. There's a lot of fire types. Oh my god, like, half the roster is fire types right now. There's a lot of ice types. Like, there's just not a lot of... There's a lot of characters in the game. And I can't believe they haven't worked all of this out. And it's hard to progress right now because I don't have those people. Or the people I do have, they're too weak to do anything with. So, yeah. What the hell? Why is Honchkrow so slow? Well, alright. That's a problem. But at least my guys are, like, level appropriate. I do have Cold Steel the Blood Edge. He has Shadow Claw. So maybe we have a chance here. Okay, I was... Whatever. I guess Honchkrow is just designed to be slow. Oh, shit. Please don't hurt me, Desu. Or don't hurt yourself, Desu. And the other thing about Pokemon Masters is that it has an online capability. But the thing is... I don't think there's versus at all. But there's a co-op for certain missions. I actually connected with several people like once or twice, and I did one of the co-op missions. I got a bunch of things. Like, okay, maybe this is what the other half of the metagame is, just like connecting with people and beating those missions. But half the time, oh great, here we go. Half the time you don't connect with anybody, and it always fills in NPCs for you, and you always see that message like there wasn't anyone playing, so it's NPCs connected. Get used to seeing that message a lot, but because like nobody's playing online with this game anyway, and that kind of sucks. Because like there's a lot of good things you can get from those co-op missions, but like how are you supposed to do anything when no one's playing? And it's the same problem. Like it depends on whether you guys are stronger or not. Okay, well, the problem is this guy is slow. I want to try again. I forgot to restock and revives and potions and shit. But we'll see what happens. Hey everybody, it's Fat Albert. Hey, this Gardevoir is gay. Hey, that's not very nice, Fat Albert. That's not very progressive of you at all. Okay, I don't think there's actually much Gardevoir can do against Honchkrow, since she has Focus Blast and Psychic, so it should be fine. That's all I have to say about Pokemon Masters. Get more characters. I don't care about drop rates. I kind of want everybody. You know, there's a lot of characters in the game. I want like Archie, and I want Battle Frontier people and the Battle Mason people, even like Palmer and the Battle Dome guy. Yeah, like get a lot of those guys. Oh shit. We're gonna have a battle of the minds here. Call minding it up. I think Honchro's gonna die as soon as they take like one hit. I hope it doesn't have like a Thunderbolt coverage move, because that would be bad. All right. Oh, I can stop you by doing this. Okay, that was good. You know, the guy I brought to beat the poison person is dead. So that's a problem. Please, please, please don't crit. You motherfucker. That wasn't even a crit. What is your nature? Is that the one where you have negative special defense? Like, come on. Okay. Well, here we go. And I wish in this game healing didn't take forever. Yeah, because right now in Pokemon Masters, oh, now you have used Charge Beam. You could have used it this whole time. It's still too much. I can die to another Focus Blast. Then it wasn't even super effective. It wasn't even stab. It wasn't even anything. Okay. RNG is happening in my favor, as it should be. Alright. I should have given him Sucker Punch. His attack is a lot better than his special attack. But I didn't think he'd be this slow, you know. Alright. Let's see what 2 special attack buffs do with the Dark Pulse here. Wow. The suspense is killing me? Okay. It's super effective. I don't know how I'm gonna beat Lance now that I think about it. I have a Lapras with Ice Beam, but those guys are jerks and they use Outrage on every Pokemon you have. So we psychics don't ever. Will's in the game. Oh, fuck off! You have Quick Attack. You're bad. Okay, all right. I like the little in a pinch moments quotes that they gave the gym leaders in this game. I think they started doing that in Platinum too, and then in Black and White, and then in music, the music changed to Black and White to be able to triumphant when you're about to win. It's those little things like that they stopped doing for the 3D games. It's like, man, why? Speaking of disappointment, I keep up with Arlo sometimes. I wouldn't call him a game journalist because he only reports on Nintendo things. He's pretty much a one-man Nintendo power is what he is. And, well, that's fine and everything. He's a very G-rated dude. And that's kind of his whole spiel. Who's next? I don't really need Entei. I don't know how I'm going to beat the fighting guy. Honchko is strong, but not kill a fighting type strong. Kultu the Blood Edge will die. So I think I'm gonna leave it at this for now. And save my revives for other things. But I watched his video that was talking about an interview from one of the producers of Paper Mario, right? And I didn't like any of the things I was hearing from him. because one of the questions asked to him was, how do you think past mechanics of the series or something like that? How have you tried to? Has it been a struggle to make those people happy and all that stuff? And the comment was, I have read comments from feedback from fans on the most recent Paper Mario series games, but we strive to make something new and bring you something new. He just kept saying new. We want a new experience. And he kind of dodged the question by saying, we included a lot of new things in Paper Mario, the Origami King. So look forward to that new stuff. It's like you dodged the question. Obviously, that's not even a question. Or that's not even. There's no question about the you dodged your question. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. And it kind of just opened up the fact that this whole time, or there was another question where his answer was basically like, we wanted to gravitate more towards the fact that he's paper. And he said that about another game, I'm pretty sure. Like, it might have been about Color Splash. We wanted to gravitate more to the fact that he's paper and create puzzle solving based around this stuff. We think fans will enjoy this. It's like, this was a question. This was an answer to a question regarding the removal of RPG mechanics like experience badges and stat points and everything, about it being accessible. I don't remember the exact word for. I'm super paraphrasing here, but it doesn't matter. And another quote he said was, I'm like disappointed. I'm like disappointed that people see the games as a Mario RPG and not a grand adventure. And it's like, Mario RPGs can be a grand adventure too. I don't see why they can't be a new experience and keep mechanics from the old games. But I guess from their perspective is they already made that kind of game. They already made an RPG with like characters and battle mechanics and stuff like that. So they don't want to do that every single time. But that's the whole point of Paper Mario. For like 3 games, you can't say that the whole time this is about you making a game where Mario is made of paper and that's the whole point. It's like, no. I always thought that Paper Mario series was about, it was first and foremost an RPG with a chosen visual aesthetic, where the fact that they're all flat and made of paper in quotations, like the world since Super Paper Mario has not really called attention to the fact that they're made of paper until Sticker Star, where like, guys, we're made of paper, so everything has to be like cut up and stuck on, and we have to see the cardboard everywhere. It was just, it was not really about that stuff. It was just purely about the fact that it was an RPG, or they looked like this. Fine, all right, whatever. And everything folded out like a storybook, because that's what the game's focus on, story. And I've seen footage of the Origami King. I don't think I would be interested in it. Because another thing he said was, we want to focus on memorable moments in Paper Mario, and not so much like a memorable game. I added the last part, but he did say the first part like verbatim. We want to create memorable moments, where I'm pretty sure he's thinking of times. The only thing I remember from Sticker Star is the part where you go to the haunted house stage in the forest, and there's a disco room in one of the Boo house, and that's about as silly as that game gets. And That's it. That like they've been wanting Color Splash and Origami King to be full of moments like that. It's like, that's, why not just create memorable characters and like the story itself? Like, I remember everything that happens in Paper Mario 2 and Super Paper Mario. I could not tell you like any of the towns from Sticker Star, or if there were any. There's Toad Harbor, the first Toad Town. There's something about Toad Towns. And another thing, they got rid of like half the races, and with the quote where he says we can't modify or change any existing Mario characters. Is it they can't, or they don't want to, or what? It's just like, why are you limiting yourself on purpose? You're limiting your own creativity. Now every character is a Toad, and you only have basic versions of Mario enemies as enemies. You don't have like the red Koopas with the triangle glasses anymore. You don't have like the bandit Koopa. You don't have like the bandit Kappa dudes with the bandana and the spear anymore. And in terms of like, and just general NPCs, you don't have like a Bomb-Omb who's been a sea dog for years and years and years, and he lost his wife, or a mouse who's a thief. Or it's just, they don't have that kind of creativity anymore, and it's really disappointing. I just don't like the direction that they're going with Paper Mario. And I was saying I would be less mad at where that series is going if I still had something like Mario and Luigi RPGs to like go check out. Like that, I didn't play Paper Jam, but that was the last game that ever came out for that series before Alpha Dream went down. So that's fun. Now that series is gone, and now the only other series that I get my Mario RPG niche from is shifting its focus away from the RPG stuff. It's like, somebody else, please. Somebody else come along. I don't want intelligent systems, whether by influence by Miyamoto or not, has just lost their way. And I don't care anymore. And this is, I'm pretty sure that how that game Bug Fables came to be. It's like, well, we're missing our overarching big paper themed RPG niche, so we gotta use, we want to make a game like that, but we're gonna use bugs because Nintendo's not doing it. When a group of fans come together and make a game because the company isn't doing it, that's a problem. I just found out about Banlan. What's it called? Banlan Wonderland, which looks like a Knight's spiritual successor. It kind of even opens up the same way. You got like the jester dude with the hat, who's kind of like Knights, I guess, but he doesn't really fuse with the kids. It's the kids who turn into other costumes, and they get new abilities and stuff. It reminds me of Billy Hatcher, honestly, like the platforming bits anyway. And there's a lot of costume changing in Billy Hatcher. You get like the different red parts of Billy Hatcher's chicken suit that give him different powers and stuff. And then all the worlds are kind of like a Knight's world. But what also is weird to me is that Yuji Naka, the guy who was the director for Balan Wonderland, directed Knights. And he had a hand in working on Knights in general. I was like, why didn't he just pitch another Knights game this whole time? And I'm figuring, okay, maybe it's because, what if, like, Sega wasn't interested and they wanted to make Football Manager 16 or whatever the fuck they're on? What is Sega even doing anymore besides re-releasing stupid Game Gear minis? Oh yeah, everyone loved the Game Gear. The Game Gear fucking sucked. I do not like the Game Gear. I am surprised that they went with whatever they went with, but first of all, anyway, I'm glad Badland Wonderland exists, but it's an Xbox exclusive, and Lord knows that system needs something. Because PS4 has got other shit lined up. But how come? And then they got a rare game. I forgot what it's called. You're in like a mystic forest or some shit, and there's a bunch of spirit animals. But I'm glad Rare is doing something instead of just Dance Forever or whatever they were doing. No, that's Ubisoft. They were doing those Kinect games forever, and that was disappointing. But I don't know, man. I don't know anything. Why do I even talk? First of all, I knew everything about there is to know about things, alright? Anytime you have advice on what you do not know, you can ask me and I'll be like, I don't know, man. Alright. I want to talk to you from the side, because that's cool. I am Bruno of the Elite Four. From this sprite, you can see my ponytail. This is how we became strong. Can you do something about it, chipunk? You will bow down to our overwhelming power. Okay, I'm doing pretty good. I don't know how I'm going to beat the dark type lady, is what I meant to say. I, for some reason, thought Lance was the last guy, and I was going to fight Gary. I was like, wait, he's not in this game. Now, how fast is he? He's pretty fast. Okay. And I hope he doesn't use counter, because that would be... Oh, what the hell? I've never seen that miss. What the hell? I've never seen that miss. I'm the Eric Gamer, and this is me getting hit by close combat. What the hell? First of all, he had a crossover with Angry Video Game Nerd. I didn't even know he was still making videos, but it showed it in my recommended. And it wasn't really a crossover, and I guess that was the joke. And that was funny. Because, like, Angry Video Game Nerd shows up for like 3 minutes, and Irate Gamer just puts his picture in like the thumbnail in the first minute of the video to make you think he is. Now, Machamp is a jerk, because even if I fly, he will make me die. Oh, I have no guard. Oh, that means I could do bullshit. That kind of makes hitting him impossible without dying. So, what I'm gonna have to do is this. Alright, femboy, it's time to eat some slime. Live, damn you, with your perfect defense. You don't have perfect defense, but I'm saying you have perfect defense. And you're a waste of my time. It's looking like I'm gonna have to come back here, because this is not good. Alright. Well, I'm not gonna make you watch me lose, so I'm gonna pause right here. Catray is making a face like it's angry. Yes, I know you're angry because we lost, okay? But stop getting mad at me. I just didn't know what I was doing. I got sidetracked. Remember when Ash said that in the episode with the Harden battle? It's like, sorry, I got sidetracked. I'm Ash Ketchum. That's enough for the whole battle. I got these already. Full restores I already got. Full heals I already got this. So what happened? What did I do wrong? Oh, it was the Machamp. He fucked me up. And then she had a Lucario after that. So I don't know how I'm gonna deal with that. Okay, that was like another 20 minutes sitting here trying to get back to where I was. Turns out I had a much better time when I switched out more to like people I should have taken out with other Pokemon. Like I should have put in Entei to kill Venomoth, etc. Stuff like that. Alright. Basically what I was getting at was oh I wasn't getting at anything. I hope Banland Wonderland, whatever the fuck it's called. I hope that gets an eventual wide release, because I hate exclusive culture that, you know, all these big name companies are doing. It's like, oh, we gotta sell our system. We gotta take up all these exclusives and like rob everyone of like a good game by only keeping it on this console. Like, I hate. It's not even a console war. It's just like being fucking annoying, is what I think. Just let everyone play the game. It's freaking Sonic Team. They put everything on everything. Or it's the guy who was part of Sonic Team and Square Enix. That's an interesting combo. But it looks... I mean, I'm getting to the point where I'm not really... I still like 3D platformers, for sure. Like, the last one I bought was Mario Odyssey. And, so I feel like that's not really going away from me. But I am curious to see, like, what modern ones are being popular nowadays. Like, I hear, you know, well, there's the Crash remakes, but I mean, and the Spyro remakes, but I'm talking about like new things, like A Hat in Time. Super Lucky's Tale looks like a generic like Steam game to me, but it actually got quite a decent amount of feedback, and I'm trying to look at it through, like, this is gonna be, oh my god, man, this is gonna be someone's like Banjo-Kazooie in this day and age, and that's a cool thing to think about. Like, whoever is playing that will have fun with that game. That's fine. But yeah, I still like 3D platformers. I hope it comes to something else. I'd get... Okay, so I don't want to distract myself. I know I do this a lot, but I have a new plan. I know that Entei is faster, and Machamp is slow. I know for a fact that he has no guard, which means I can do this and be able to kill him with something else. Alright, well, that was gonna hit me no matter what. Alright. I'm gonna wear him down a little bit. Cause, yeah, well, I think he has low special defense, or he should. Something weird about Gen 1 Pokemon is that some of them just have, like, gigantic special defense, and it doesn't help them in that game because there are, like, no special moves. Like, Hitmonchan, his base special defense is really high, same for Hypno. Like, they don't have any use for that. They have low HP and have low defense. Like, they're not gonna use that special defense, like, at all. Okay. Okay, Machamp, I get it. You're a big man with 4 arms and Pringles on your head, alright? I don't need that sass. Just burn to death and die, alright? I don't know who's next, but I'm putting in the bird. I'm gonna give him the bird. Yeah, give him the bird. That's what Angry Video Game Nerd says. Alright, just don't miss, please, because I need you to hit. And that would be nice. Bah. Look at that guy. Bah. Hitmon, you know, I forgot to address, a lot of the character intros in this are really cool. Like, they're little, like, 3-second animations, or 3-frame animations. Like, I forgot to say that, if you notice, when Koga comes in, there's, like, no sprite, and then he, like, flips into the foreground. It's kind of like, whoa! This game is cool sometimes. Oh, hell no! He didn't do this the other game. That's new to me. I could have taunted him. I could taunt him. I didn't think it was gonna freaking use Substitute. Oh, great. And I guess Hardcrow in general has low defenses. I didn't know he was that much of a glass cannon. But here's what we're gonna do. Taunt. please don't hit me. That would be very bad. Alright. Now I'm gonna fly away, get away quick. That was a song from Rouge. I mean, Knuckles the Echidna. Alright. I'm just gonna... I might stop here. Because, I'm running out of things to talk about. Or not running out of things. I have other things I want to talk about. I want to save for other playthroughs. I still want to finish Flint Hook. I am still playing Custom Robo. I got some things I want to say for... I should have switched out. I wasn't paying attention. Oh wait, NT is dead anyway. That's fine. And he has 2 Pokemon left. Okay. I'm still playing Sonic Generations, and then eventually I want to start Mega Man Star Force 3. Like, that's my next big game I want to get to after I finish all 3 of these. So, it's a good thing I didn't attack. So, well, let's see what happens if I use Fly. Do I do a lot of damage? Lucario, even though he's a steel fighting type, also a glass cannon. And this is before... You know what's weird about Lucario? I think he's the first one of those, like, very highly advertised Pokemon that ended up just being a regular Pokemon. Because in my mind, every time a Pokemon was, like, advertised like that, they're going to be a legendary. And it's kind of like, it was a big deal when you got Lucario in Gen 4, because like you get him as an egg in his Riolu, and you have to raise him to like you to turn into Lucario, and he's really powerful, but like he's a normal Pokemon in that game. But there was a movie about him, Lucario and Nipsey and Mew. Oh, his last guy is Hariyama. That's no good. I'm gonna need the boy back. I think this Hariyama actually has guts, so I don't want to burn him, because he's gonna start doing more damage to me anyway. But yeah, and then after Lucario was hyped up to shit, it was Zoroark, and it's like, Zoroark's not a legendary, but he has a movie about him. So what's the dealio, Pokemon? Alright, well, I'm gonna put you to sleep. Oh no, he's woke enough. And, I'm gonna let you count sheep while I do a thing. You know, Bellossom, the moveset I have requires a lot of setup. I gotta put him to sleep, use Sunny Day, and then Solar Beam a million times, because the special attack is actually pretty bad. But this is all part of the experience of using Pokemon I never used before. Some of them not good. Some of them pretty bad. And, I think right now, I think Honchkrow is bad in this gen. I think Honchkrow is bad in general. He's probably never used because of his speed. He has, like, gigantic offensive stats, but the only thing good about him is Sucker Punch, because Sucker Punch doesn't, like, care about speed. But you also have to survive an attack sometimes. Oh, no. Well, it was nice knowing ya. Well, actually, I can still use one Solar Beam. And, oh, he has Bullet Punch? Fuck off. That's a post-game move that you have to, like, move tutor him. That's pretty brutal. Gen 4 Elite 4. Or Gen 4 2 Elite 4. Yeah, this is the Gen 2 Elite 4 and the Gen 4 engine. A lot of 4s and 2s, I just said right now. At least they don't have the hidden abilities. That would be scary. I don't know what Hariyama's... His might be no guard. I don't know. I don't care about your low kick, Hariyama. It's all about the battle. It's all about the fly. Super fly though. He was super fly though. Brr, brr, brr. Come on, just die. I want to stop the video already. Okay. And we made it through without a hitch. Nobody fainted, and I didn't cheat this whole time.